Today we're going to check out a beautiful model home. There are only 40 lots here for this builder, so if you want to get something like what you're about to see, get in quickly. And I'll give you a little bit more detail about the location and the builder to come. We're going to be looking at their model home as well as 3 inventory homes, all different price points. So let's dive in. Alrighty, so this is going to be the Kurlin floor plan. This is also available as a 1-story, so we'll take a look at that. Right off the bat, you have the office, currently being used as an office. But just look at this beautiful entryway. Nice high ceilings, because you got that railing right there. You know what, let's go upstairs first. We don't do that too often. I love high ceilings and just kind of an open area, because you know, sometimes stairs can get a little claustrophobic, but this one's not. Beautiful landing there. So yeah, nice relaxing space, big open bedroom. These are on 50-foot lots. So growing up, my bedroom was the only room upstairs. I would have loved to have something like this. Giant closet, attic access. Another closet. And toilet. Decent sized toilet room. Alrighty. Not sure if you can see that on camera, but these are pretty much all of the lots. I'll show you again on the drone, but there's the middle school right there. So if you have someone going into middle school, they can walk to school from here. All right, moving on. Show you the big main area and then the beautiful master bedroom. Alrighty, just look at the finishes here. You even have cabinets up there, farmhouse sink. These are all things you can choose. If you want the floor plan just like it is with incentives, you're looking right around that 500,000 range. But look, just keeps going. And that's interesting. That's all I have to say about that. Yeah, a little bit of a different feel. Nice bar there. You got cutouts on either side of the fireplace. That's not too common. Let me know what you think about that. Great windows, good amount of space. Kind of have the slightly vaulted, I guess that's cathedral style ceilings. Good sized patio. Before we go to the master, I want to show you something I think is really cool about this builder. So this builder is Stonehollow Homes. They typically build custom, give you a lot of options. Here is the garage, but this is a model, so not a garage. But as you can see, working our way back here, these are 2 large rooms, but it can be set up as 3 more. Here's a feature we like on the channel. Tile all the way up. Giant curtains. bedroom here. And one thing you'll notice if you come here, hopefully it shows on the video, so much space. Because yeah, a 50-foot lot is not huge. Bigger than 40, obviously. But we're 50 by 110. And it really takes a good floor plan to feel like you're not kind of in a shotgun style row house. But if you're wondering why this room has all of these things, this is the design center. So you do everything here. You come to the model, you pick out all of your flooring, all of your tile, all of your backsplashes, countertop, any of that. You pick it out here. They have a mobile notary that comes here, closed title, everything here. So you don't have to drive across the Metroplex just to get things done, you know? And I like when builders care about that. Yes, it speeds up the process, but also it kind of makes it a little more tangible when you're not just going to this big, huge design center where people are paid on commission and you feel pressured the whole time. Here is the master. One thing I wanted to point out, it's kind of small, but attention to detail. You have this little cutout. That makes it to where the door opens almost flush. So, nice little touch there. Deep walk-in closet right off the front of the master bedroom. Large windows. Beautiful tile. Wow. Wow. What is this? That's beautiful. Lots of tile. And then bathroom. I mean toilet. Go back to this, man. What do you think? Too much or just right? Or is that messing with your OCD? Or is it a nice little touch there? You tell me, more tile better? Or does that seem like something you would do? Sorry, I'm gonna spend lots of time in here. This is really fun and very echoey. So let's go look at the location here on the map and show you where we are. We are in Lavon, Texas, just off 78, which is the major highway here in Lavon. There's not a whole lot going on as far as the downtown, but you are within 20 minutes of Rockwall, Royce City, Wylie. Anything you want to do, you can do it. This community is Grand Heritage, and one of the top selling features here is going to be the amenities. So if you're someone who will use amenities, they have quite a bit, and I'll touch on those here in a little bit and show a little bit of footage about what you can do here. Just over 1,600 square foot. This will be one of their smallest options, but also priced accordingly. Right now they're offering it mid 300s. But just because it's small doesn't mean it's not big. Right? Kind of a step-in closet. Not my favorite, but this is the guest bedroom, so maybe they're not gonna bring a whole lot. And with only 1,609 square feet, you gotta put that in certain places. But that's kind of cool. How many other smaller homes have built-ins like that? Still got double doors to the closets. And these high ceilings definitely help. Another closet here. Is this a bathroom? Nope, utility. So I would like a bathroom here. a little bit closer than that one, but that's okay. Yeah, 2-car garage. Pretty standard. Alrighty. Still have a beautiful fireplace. Nice countertops. Corner pantry. Decent size. Now if you get this exact one, it's got a little bit of a patio. I'm sure they can make that a little bit bigger if you build this plan. Into the master. Nice windows. I like the window bench. That's cool. Got double doors opening. It's a cool little touch there. Tile going all the way up. Still got half wall of tile here. That's pretty standard. Now, decent ceiling height for the toilet. If you got stuff you need to store in this closet, you got 1, 2, 3 rows. I always love that. I don't know why. I want everyone to have some kind of ladder in their closet, but it's nice when you need it to have something like that. Or you could probably get one of those long rack pole things, you know, from a department store. All right, from their smallest, let's go to their biggest, almost 3,500 square foot. All right, this is gonna be the Riotta floor plan. Of course, with a name like that, it's gonna be huge. Like I said, just under 3,500 square foot. So let's see where they put it. It's beautiful landscaping. And this home, if you're watching it close to when I'm recording, is available. Man. So you're greeted right away with high ceilings. Some sort of shelf thingy. I don't know, we'll take a look at that from upstairs. You got your glass door study. Beautiful. There we go. Powder bath right off the front of that. Right by the door. And kind of your formal dining or maybe flex space, whatever you want to do here. This is going to be utilities. And cool tile there. And another closet. And then another 2-car garage. And walk out this giant main area. Lots of counter space. Still an island sink. If that doesn't bother you like it bothers me, then there you go, there's one. Stone fireplace. And let's head upstairs and then to the master. All right, should I go left or right? Let's go right. This is a proper media room. I love it. No windows. You got quiet ventilation, it seems like, well insulated. This is kind of a game room area. And just a lot going on over here. You can go left or right again. Let's go left. We went right last time. We got a really deep closet. almost the size of a pantry. More built-ins. So you can see they have a slightly different design language in their floor plans. Love that tile work. Another deep closet. So you're starting to see where some of that space is. Just makes all the rooms roomier. Because who doesn't want roomy rooms? I'm sure I'm not the first realtor to say that. Moving on. Here's those shelf things. I guess you could put plants or something there. Maybe fake ones. I don't know. You cleaning that window up there? I'm not. All right. Another room, decent size. Big windowsill. Kind of a step-in closet, but a little bit wider. Another good bathroom. Behind the door is some more storage. Love that. And then we got the front one with the window. Another step-in closet. All right, getting my steps in with this one. We still haven't even seen the master. So let's go to the master. Alrighty. First, we have a window for your art. Whoa, that's some high ceilings. Lots of natural light. Whoa, lots of other light as well. I don't even know what to say. It's all so bright and kind of dreamlike. What's this? Big closet? Big closet. Pretty big closet. And then, another closet. So what's this? Another closet. So the master suite has 3 closets, unless you call the toilet room a water closet, which you could. I'm not stopping you. Once again, the main area. So yeah, that's the Riotta floor plan by Stonehollow. Last one I want to show you is that Kurlin like the model, but just the downstairs. So it's 1 story. Great option for anyone looking for 1 story because it's a little bit larger. So let's take a look. Alrighty, and like I said, this is the Kurlin. So let's take a look. This will be mirrored for the model. So you got that office again. Decent size office. Large open area. Got that cutout there. Over here was the utility. Another closet. Let's count the rooms. 1 room. Bathroom. So the hall bath. 2 rooms. Go down the hall a little bit more. 3 rooms. Decent little corner closet there. So 3 rooms and a study and a bath already. I can see why this one's pretty popular. It has a good use of space. And then the master, still that same size with giant closet, beautiful bathroom, and toilet. So yeah, do you like two-story? Do you like that separation? Or is 4 decent sized bedrooms and a study all on one floor what you're looking for? They got both. But once again, less than 40 lots available here to build on. So move fast. I'm gonna go back to the model and talk pricing and just a little bit more details. Alrighty, we are back at the model. I just wanted to show you a little bit of the facts and figures of what we looked at. So we looked at giant, almost 3,500 square foot home. That's $479 right now. Now, a lot of builders will have incentives, and Stonehollow just decided to give you guys a good price, but they are willing to work with you. Whatever we need to do, we can get deals. So these prices are gonna be quite a bit lower than what you will see. We also looked at that Kurlin, which is the same floor plan as the model, but all 1 story. That's $379 right now. And then that smaller one that we looked at was the Tucker at $359. So just to give you a little bit about where we are at Grand Heritage, the HOA is $115 a month, and it comes with all those amenities that we looked at. The 2 pools, the clubhouse with all the rooms you can rent out. You can even rent the whole thing for like $2,000 if you wanted. The beautiful pool there with that Texas, and also the smaller pool and playground over here. And don't forget the location. We are still within like a 5-minute drive of the lake. So if you have a boat and love that lake life, this is a great location for that as well. There is a PID here at $150 a month, and before that, the tax rate is 1.91. And we already showed you that middle school. You're still within close proximity of the other community ISD schools here, from earlier childhood all the way to the high school, not too far off. And once again, I can't stress this enough. If you really liked what you saw in this video, if you liked Stonehollow and their options, they have 6 inventory and only like 34 more lots available to build on. And then that's it for this community as far as we know right now. So the best time to move is right now. We're early on, pricing's the best. So if you have any questions, if you'd like to tour, meet the sales team here, I'd be happy to bring you out here. If this doesn't seem like the right fit, because it's not always the right fit for anybody, I'd also love to help you find what that fit is and just be that resource for your family. But as always, I don't know you need help until you reach out, so please reach out. The number here below is how you can get in contact with me. My team would love to represent you and get you into a community and a home that matches what your budget is and the lifestyle that you desire. We love it here, but as always, thank you for watching.